Hey Sharks, happy Sunday. If you're watching this, I'm recording this video on January 18th on a Sunday. Tomorrow is MLK, Martin Luther King Day, so it's going to be a short market week. And yeah, again, this administration and times are moving really fast, so you can expect a lot of changes and legislation being passed. So in this video, I want to share with you guys the crypto mining and the AI infrastructure stocks, and I'm very bullish on these companies. Since last year, I've been sharing this with my group. It has its ups and downs, but I do believe in the long term, the big picture. Those businesses that are in the crypto mining and the AI infrastructure, it goes hand in hand because both business model requires a tremendous amount of energy, and they understand that. So then they can generate revenue from both sides. So let's start off with HUT8, ticker symbol HUT. They have a partnership with Google, and you can see, looking at the technicals here, the 3 month, you can see a lot of choppiness, ups and downs, but it's a slowly upward trajectory. Okay, since 3 months, let's look at the 1 year as well. Yeah, so you can see it's heading back to its all-time high and breaking all-time high. Either way, this is something that I shared with my group last year in November. I purchased a leap on HUT8. Where's my leap? Right over here. Let's take a look at it together. I purchased this leap, date bought. You can see here, November 5th, 2025. Expiration 9/18 of this year. And the leap is working according to plan. It's plus 800. And as we progress towards the energy infrastructure side, and because obviously the demand for energy, we don't have enough supply for that. So the build out is happening as we speak, and the administration is passing legislations around this uh, uh, to be able to be energy uh, efficient. All right, so this is the leap that I have. I'm also running poor man's cover call on HUT8, and that's helping me generate additional income to leverage my leap and just generate income from ownership, right? So you can do a poor man's cover call on your leaps. So I have my leap that's working for me, and I have poor man's cover call, especially when it's trading sideways, or if there's a pullback. You want to run the poor man's cover call because this will help you offset your costs. Because when you open a leap, you pay a fixed amount. It's a debit, okay? And then when you sell poor man's cover call, you generate cash. You can generate income, and that helps you offset that. Okay, so next stock I want to go into is iren, IREN. You can see I have a leap here as well. I have two leaps. I opened this leap. When did I open this? I bought this last year, September 22nd, four contracts, and this is doing tremendously well as well. 3,800 in profits as we speak. Unrealized profit. I need to sell the close to take profits, right? And you can see, let's look at the 3 months. It's getting back to, it's approaching back to its all-time high. Okay, so this is another AI infrastructure crypto mining stock, which they're transitioned more on the AI infrastructure side. And with iren, they have partnership with Microsoft. Okay, so iren has partnership with Microsoft, and same thing around the data center and energy solution, providing megawatts of energy for Microsoft. So you can expect any of each of these earnings. They're gonna every earnings that iren and HUT8 will have. You'll see they're blowing through their revenues continue to increase 2x, 3x. So it's a very important industry to be in. And again, crypto mining and AI infrastructure goes hand in hand. Both industries require a huge amount of energy, and they can generate revenue from both sides, both directions. And that's why this was my sentiment last year, and this is what I share with my members in the group. So same thing, expiration is 9/18, so we're gonna let this play out and run poor man's cover call if it's going sideways. In this one, I have four contracts. I have another leap here with one, I believe one contract. Yeah, one contract here. This is up about $1,000 as well. And again, this expires in September, so we have time to let this run its course. Always keep in mind that when you open your leap, you also want to have your exit point. For me right now, I'm thinking about exiting iren at 65, 65 exit. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at another one. This is Yahoo Finance, CIFR, same industry, crypto mining, and now transitioning into AI infrastructure. You can see the stock has been trading sideways, but now it's trending back upwards, creating back to its higher highs again. There's resistance in the past at 24, and you can see it's trending backwards in that direction. Uh, I will say again, anything related to crypto mining and AI infrastructure, these companies are going to do well because this is where we are heading. Crypto is not going to go away. The infrastructure that's needed to build AI is not going to go away, and they all require a tremendous amount of energy. So CIFR is another ticker symbol. Okay, you can see the upward trajectory. It's heading back to that direction. There's also Clean Spark, same thing. You can see, let's look at 3 months, trading sideways, but it's having an upward trend back again. And as long as the administration passes favorable legislation, you can expect these companies to do very well. You have Riot, same thing. Let's look at the 3 months right over here. Yeah, you can see it's trending back upwards again. And of course, lastly, Mara. Mara, if you don't know, uh, this company is the second largest Bitcoin reserve holder. They have a tremendous amount of reserves in Bitcoin. At any moment, they can just sell those Bitcoins and generate cash, right? So it did had its high points not too long ago, and then a lot of taking profits towards the end of the year, profit taking, and it had a sell off because of the profit taking. But now, since we're in a new year, it's you can see it's having an upward trajectory, heading back to trending back upwards again. Again, as long as the administration is passing favorable legislation around crypto and AI infrastructure, this stock will do very well. So these are the ones that I'm recommending, and I also share with you the plays that I have. So running, I'll say leaps at a 70 delta, getting in at a 70 delta, or even running what do you call it, cash secured puts, running the wheel strategy, looking at where the support level is, you will do well with these stocks. Or if you have the cash reserves, you can just buy the shares. All right. Other than that, if you found this video helpful, like and subscribe. You can always leave a comment. I'll always answer. If you are new to the markets, you want to get some help, you don't want to do this alone, you don't want to pay with your mistakes, I do provide one-on-one coaching. As you can see, I use WhatsApp. This is my group, and this is where we share anything around the markets, around investing, and we help each other out. Okay. And yeah, I just recently got my wisdom teeth pulled, so we're kind of really personal. We share each other, what's going on in our personal lives. Even Gemini card, right? This is a good card if you want to get it. But either way, this is the group. You'll get all the help you can possibly get. And if you do one-on-one coaching, I will share with you how to look at fundamentals, technicals, and strategies, and literally trade with you and help you make money. Okay. So if you want to speak to me, you could book a time. The link is in the comment section or the description. You'll personally speak with me, and I'll give you a virtual tour, and I'll show you how everything works. And of course, stay tuned for the second half of this video. You'll see me in action coaching one of my members. And then, yeah, other than that, I will see you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Okay, let's look at the hood 102, 125. That's pretty much in the money, very deep. You're gonna hood's at 136, you're at 125. So you're missing out on a lot of gains. In order to realize these gains, you're gonna have to roll that cover call up and out.
Okay.
125 is your strike. So let's take a look at it. Hood 125 strike. Expiration, was it 102? January 2nd is your expiration. Strike is 125. Yeah, you're pretty buried in this cover call. Sell call. Let's go to March. Let's see. Yeah, only in March you can roll it up 4 points to 140. You can roll it up from 125 to 140 and collect a credit.
How much is the credit?
I'll say 140 is good because it's about $200 per contract. No, $110 per contract.
Well, that's all the way in March, though, huh?
Yeah, but you can just let it expire at that 140 or
Okay.
yeah. So that's the only way you can roll for a credit. You can roll for a break even, and we can look at February. Let's see, 17. No, February. You could roll a 135 strike for February. February 20th, 135 strike. They'll give you a $45 credit. It's still in the money, but only $1.70 difference. $1 difference.
Okay. So I'm getting that's a net credit for 22.56.
If you go with the 220, 135, you get a credit of $45.
Okay. And I got like 17 of those.
Which the spread is
They go
pretty
for that
wide,
then
so
go
you can
go
spread is
mid.
pretty wide. You can go
Yeah.
with let's try 1.20. Yeah, 1.20. The price 1.20, yeah. There you go. So collect 1920 there and move it up 15 points. Yeah,
Yep.
I feel. Yep. All right. You want to refresh? Oh, no, that hood's already done there. AMKR, that leap is doing really good. You're up 4,000 on that. 4,700 to be exact. And good thing you didn't run a cover
Sorry,
call
my
on it
phone's
just
going
yet.
off. What was that? AMKR?
Yeah, you're up 4,700, about 4,800 there. That's a very good leap. Almost $5,000 profit.
Would you take it, or you think it's gonna keep climbing?
Uh, it hasn't shown true resistance. It's just been going up and up. We want to know where that resistance is. It has not shown it. So I personally am holding on to it until I see a clear resistance from it. Actually,
Okay.
there's some resistance now about 43, 44. It has topped off around this area at 43, 40. So
I
you
mean,
can
that's a
take,
lot. That's a huge profit. How much more
yeah,
could
you can
could
take
it go up
profit
even
there.
double?
You can take profit there. If you, I
Okay.
see resistance. But this is a resistance that happened just yesterday. The resistance was
Right.
actually formed yesterday. It's a very new resistance. Okay, but the
Okay.
industry they're in is very good because they are the ones that do the quality check on the chips. Their their plant is right next to TSMC, and TSMC sends all their chips to AMKR for them to do the quality check.
Okay.
So
So
they
could
pretty
this go
much
up
go hand in hand.
300%? Is that possible?
Of course, it's possible. It's
Okay.
100% possible.
We'll just leave that alone then for right now.
Okay,
I think it's
CIFR, you have a 22 cover call to 19th. It's okay because it's trading at 19, so we don't need to worry about that. Your leap is doing just fine. We'll leave that alone. Calm, you're
just
up
let it
1,300
expire.
there. Yeah, Calm is not really doing much. I'll say I have Calm at I have an alert for myself to take profits at Calm when it's trading at 1950. 1950 is a resistance level. So once we get close to there, we're going to take profits. And then you have HIMS trading at 39. You have a 42.50 cover call, which is doing just fine. And then you have a leap. Yes, you have a leap, which is down a little bit, which is okay because you're selling cover calls to offset it. And then vary, we just leave that alone. So yeah, overall everything looks good. Now we're fully updated and the portfolio is managed perfectly.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay. And I don't have a lot of reserves right now, so I'd probably just keep holding that.
No, we'll just let things, let just leave. Yeah. Well, you have reserve your capitals in your positions. You have a lot of profit. Like you're up 42,000 Robinhood.
Right.
Uh, you have a 220. Oh yeah, that's the cover call. But yeah, the only thing we need to do is take profits on AMKR soon and comp, and then
Okay.
the rest are leaps. Go up a little bit, and then your iron needs to recover too. So iron 1,000 shares, only down 3,400, which is okay. Uh, let's see. Yeah, you're pretty much breaking even iron because your cover call net you about 2,200.
Yeah.
So you're really down like 1,300 on iron. So it's very pretty much nothing. Uh, hood. Yeah, you're just pretty much stuck in hood because of that cover call that made you stay in there. But we just select a strike price that we want to exit at. So I think if you want to exit at 135 with hood, then just leave it at this will be the last roll and just let it
Yeah, that
expire.
would be. I'd be
Yeah.
happy with that. I mean, it did get up to 150 at one point.
Yeah.
So
The
by the time
max,
we let it expire at 135, we'll see.
yeah, just know the max that you can collect with this roll because your strike's 135. So that means that you have to exit at 135 on February 20th. So that means your
So I
max
can't roll
profit.
again.
You can roll again. You absolutely can. But I'm saying if we were to let it get called away, your max profit is already telling you 43,000, about 43,
Right.
42,000. So from
That's
now
good. I
till
mean, we can
February
always get
20th,
back in.
of course. And we can just not
Yeah.
not just stick to this stock, but anyways, we'll see how that goes. If it goes parabolic to like 140, 150, then we may have to consider staying a little bit longer with this position. You get what
Right.
I mean? Okay.
And that's okay.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. All right, cool, Rick. I have a full
Cool.
schedule today, so hope you could wish you be able to take care of the stuff you need to take care of. And then
Yeah.
anything comes up, just shoot
Absolutely.
me a message.
You got it, buddy. You have a good day.
Okay. All right,
All
buddy.
right.
Talk to you later.
Peace out.